Hi, these are your short and sweet January 2013 videos, and I want to tell you how to get the most of the astrology trends for the future month for January 2013. Always make sure you check at least your ascendant sign, and for the full prognosis, check this ascendant, moon, and sun sign. Most people always check their sun sign only, not realizing that actually it's not the most astrologically correct one. The most astrologically correct and personal sign is always the ascendant, which is determined by the exact time of your birth, the minute, the hour. And then comes the moon sign, which especially, particularly women, answer much more. For instance, last month I've experienced the prediction and the trends much more of my moon sign. Women, the moon is a female planet, and a lot of women connect a lot to their moon sign prediction. And if you don't know what your ascendant sign or moon sign astrologically are, you can go to my website astrolada.com, where I have a birth chart calculator. You need to know the time of your birth, or at least approximately, to find out those two signs and their degrees. Write them down and make sure, if you don't have time to listen to the whole prediction for the moon, sun, and ascendant sign, then at least listen to the whole prediction for the ascendant sign always, and then to the second part of the moon and the sun prediction when I mentioned particular degrees of the moon, of the ascendant, or when I mentioned particular days of birth which correspond to the sun position. If you hear your exact day of birth or position of the ascendant of the moon, or of the moon, like say 20 degrees Leo or something, if you hear these degrees mentioned, then you will definitely feel what is happening to you, what I'm talking about this month, because these are based on transit, and transits never fail. They're very specific. Even if the overall prognosis, the first part of the prediction of your sign, is not, you don't identify so much with, if you hear your exact degree of the ascendant or the moon or the day of the birth, you will definitely identify with the influences that I'm talking about during this period. So please, if you have more specific questions which those videos cannot answer, then you're welcome to contact one of my psychics or astrologers, which I've selected from all over the world for you, which are fantastic, carefully selected, and they can give you sweet and short answers for 10 to 15 minutes. You can have readings with them, or even shorter. So there is an answer for everything you're looking for here. Cancer ascendant, sun or moon for January 2013. And most of the planets are focused or activating your seventh house, the one opposite Cancer, which is in Capricorn, which means it's a time of the year for you when you focus on others. You shouldn't be doing it alone right now. It's best to cooperate with others. Bigger support comes from others. So more, it's a source of more activity and happening in your life when you're with others, whether it's with your marriage partner, your business partner, or just near and dear ones that you cooperate with to get something done. It's a great period for signing contract as well. It's a great period for trade, for people who are in trade or in exchange, in any kind of exchange with others, one-to-one, consultants, business people, anyone who is working with other people, anyone maybe even in the service industries. We're interacting with another. All those three planets activating the seventh house will make it a busy period in your life to do with all those activities of the seventh house, which is trade, which is services, which is partners, which is also your marriage partner. So for a lot of you, it can be a more intensified period of not only interactions with others, but the relationship matters overall, like love. Some, sorry. I'm not saying you're going to meet the love of your life during this period. This transit is quite fast, and it's not so intense and so rare. It happens like almost every year that planets are activating a seventh house. But definitely there'll be more focus and more desire to be with others, to connect with others one-to-one, to cooperate with others, and love as well, because Venus is in the seventh house. Love can be activated positively for some of you, meeting someone. And seventh house is the house of desire, so the desire in a person increases, so it's good time for what. And Mars is activating your eighth house. Eighth house is the house of intimacy, opening up to another, showing your biggest vulnerabilities, being able to be open with another. Intimacy is exactly that, not being afraid of your vulnerabilities and opening to another. So Mars energizes this energy. You see how planets are mostly focused in houses which are connected with others, with intimacy, with relationship, with cooperation, with divulging your weaknesses in front of another. So it's time of focusing to where to such activities. Eighth house also rules your weaknesses, and Mars is a very combative and powerful planet which can help you overcome some of your weaknesses or some of your obsessions, compulsions, addictions, even if it's small personal unpleasant habits that you've been trying to exterminate for a while. Mars is the warrior, and eighth house is the house of the battleground. So you have a good warrior on your side right now to overwhelm some of your darker sides, some of your more overpowering more those weaknesses in you which tend to control and take your personal power away. Mars can help you give you this personal power back for a couple of months. It's there. And it's also eighth house is mutual finances with another partner, and Mars gets those areas of your life quite active and energizes them. And so activities to do with finances coming from partner or support coming from another, whether in financial or emotional support. So this is an area of a stronger activity in your life. Eighth house also rules taxes, inheritances, so sort out your taxes because Mars is a bit of an aggressive planet. It will give you the energy to sort out those unpleasant things that no one likes to do, taxes and money owned, money given, lending money, taking money, money that it's whenever it's in exchange with another entity, institution, human being, and if you do not take care of those, Mars can bring some accidents there because it has a bit of a cruel energy. If you don't put the hard work when cruel planets activate the house, then some accidents come or some a bit not so pleasant things happening around those areas of your life. And I want to give specific days now. Those who are born on the 1st or 2nd of July, maybe a day or two before or after, say the 30th of June, 31st of June, was there 31st, 30th of June, and the 3rd of July, or those who have their ascendant at 8, 9, 10, 11 degrees in Cancer, you're having Pluto transit. It's hitting you for I think it's gonna become now very intense. It just continues for about two years. It's quite a long process, sometimes 1.5, 2 years. But now it's extremely intense because Pluto will be exactly on those degrees, and Pluto makes this transit once in 240 years. So it's not even once in a lifetime transit. For some people, it's once in never transit, so it's extremely important time in your life. Pluto, it brings total transformations. Pluto brings total breakdown of the ego, and sometimes it can really level you to the ground. All your old personality, attachments, life, sometimes it can be very cruel by bringing a total crisis into your life, so it can raise you again as a new, totally reformed and transformed being. And if you want to know more about Pluto, you can check my transits online, which will be there from the end of December 2012 to get more in-depth understanding of the Pluto transit, because this is one of the most important things that will probably happen in your life as a transit, so you understand what to expect exactly. Or you can call one of my astrologers or psychics to give you more insight exactly what to tell you exactly what this transit of Pluto can bring, which continues for about a year and a half, but total transformation in your life fully, which can be sometimes very painful. Thank you so much, Cancers, and please give us feedback.